Hi Libra, and welcome to your weekly love tarot forecast. This is for the week of September 17th through September 23rd, 2018. So Libra, let's see what's happening for you guys this week in regards to love and romance. Okay. All right, so we got communication. That's always promising. We have Scorpio, I transform. And we have Mercury, mind. Wow. Libra, this is definitely a week of things are changing for you, but this could be more, your particular thoughts about romance, a specific person, or your current relationship, all right? There's a lot of communication, and through that communication, there's transformation and there's minds changing. Something is changing your mind. The conversation you're having with another is changing their mind. There's a deep connection here, felt very intensely, okay? But there's transformation through conversation and communication this week, Libra, in regards to love and romance. Currently, Venus is sitting in Scorpio, so that could have a lot to do with this. You're really feeling that energy this week. This could be, where you are reconnecting with somebody and you guys are finally talking about things, whether we're talking to reconnect or we're talking for closure, to finally make sense of things, to really understand each other's sides. If you are in a committed relationship, this could be, where you guys have been having a tension or just an impasse, you can't agree. And now this week we're having these really good conversations, which transforms the energy between the two of you, being able to overcome your obstacle through conversation, coming up with new solutions, new clarity for different issues you guys face that aren't directly related to your connection, but are impacting your relationship somehow, some way. Those of you who are single, new people you meet this week, you can have some very stimulating intellectual conversations that just really make you feel connected to them instantly. All right, it's all about communication and the minds changing this week, Libra. So let's see what is accompanying this energy. I feel like I need to shuffle. They're like, nope, shuffle me up. Okay. Now let's try this. There we go. And look at on the bottom, reconciliation. Okay, over here we have romantic feelings. And over here we have forgiving and learning. Yeah, Libra, just like I called it at the intro of this, it's all about communication, and through that there's big time change taking place, minds changing, hearts changing, connections growing ever stronger, clarity, understanding, closure for some of you. Those of you in a committed relationship, again, any sort of misunderstanding, disagreement, argument, it's like we have it this week. The vibes are flowing for us to have good talks, and through that we understand each other and we forgive each other, and the energy transforms and we move on. We're feeling very connected. Again, a newer connection you just met or are meeting this week, it's like you're really feeling them big time, and it's through the conversation, like a lot of mental stimulation for Libra this week in regards to romance. You guys could be just getting a lot of communication from tons of different people, really, with Mercury and the air element coming out like that. So let's see what these cards have to add. Spiritual quest. And move and adapt. Yeah. Back to those couples. Listen, you guys can really overcome your challenges, okay? 100%. That's what this says. It's just maybe we've got to go to the higher mind where emotions have no impact, okay? It's logic. It's understanding through, you know, life experience and knowledge and a place of wisdom, not upset triggered emotions. It's really rising above, okay? And I'm showing that over here on the side that would represent you. And over here we have move and adapt, which means there's some sort of change of mind, change of behavior, change of understanding that's taking place over on this side. And that corresponds perfectly with this Scorpio card. So Libra, this is a very powerful week for those of you in a relationship committed, where you guys can really overcome whatever's been holding you down, holding you back. If it's things of the past, emotional baggage within the relationship we've got to let go of, we could have some good talks about it and actually make progress in that this week, okay? It's all about coming from that higher mind and not upset emotions. Those of you who are just dating somebody, or there's somebody new coming in, it's the same thing. We're talking about feelings. Minds are changing. I don't know what that means for everybody personally, but you know, it doesn't. If anything over here, it would be where, you know, this would be a relationship that was disconnected, broken up, and this person was bitter or angry or mad, and now they're coming back to you, Libra, to either work things out or to give some closure, you know, gain some clarity, some understanding. Okay, that's really the only negative aspect I see to this. Whoa. And as I said that, yeah, some people definitely gonna listen with this coming out. Well, that's 4. That's exactly how many I was gonna pull. So we'll come over here, and these guys go right over here. So yes, Libra, this is somebody coming back to you, for some of you, really expressing their truth, really expressing their heart, which makes you feel good, makes you feel elevated, makes you feel like you are something special, okay? Others of you, this is where we're having that final conversation with somebody so that you both can move on, you know, unscathed, where it's the final closure, it's the final conversation. It's, I understand that, you know, the way things went between us couldn't have happened any differently. I understand our season has ended, and, you know, I am in a different place now. I'm in a place of gratitude and happiness. I've healed. I forgive you. You know, we're just ready to move on, but it's a very healthy conversation of release for both of you, okay? Let me see what else. Yeah, it's just over here in the committed relationship, I'm ready to move on from the past. I'm ready to move on from our emotional baggage, you know. I'm ready to do this with you, Libra. This could be, you know, somebody you've just been kind of dating and they've been a bit flaky, and now this week they're like, all right, Libra, you're the one. Like, I really want to do this. Let's make this real. Or if you've been kind of flaky, you're finally like, hey, let's do this. Let's make this real. All right, beautiful, great conversation. And through that, when it's pure and it's honest, Libra, that brings about powerful transformation for you, okay? And again, anybody that you meet, or have just met, very powerful, intense connection for both of you. Okay, so we have 3 cards that had to jump out. Creativity, fear, and spiritual growth. Yeah, listen, we are really overcoming some stuff this week, Libra. Those of you in committed relationships, let's talk, let's communicate, let's put everything out there, even the stuff that we're uncomfortable and we don't want to talk about. That's what we need to do so that we can move on from the emotional baggage. There's great spiritual growth here, transformation as indicated with that Scorpio card, okay? It's like all will be well if we open up, expose ourselves, be 100% vulnerable, hear each other out very fairly, and let the past go. Do not let fear hold you back this week, Libra. If you're really feeling somebody and you know they're feeling you, go with it, okay? Don't let fear hold you back whatsoever. You know, the only thing that you'll regret 50 years from now is the things that you really wanted to do, but you never tried because you were afraid of rejection or whatever. So push past the fear, whatever that means for you personally, okay? And those of you where we're having a conversation with somebody where it is the final closure, and you might be afraid of what that would feel like, or even having that conversation, honestly, it's very liberating for you, very freeing, very empowering. And again, it allows all the dots to connect and you and this person to gracefully let go and move on from each other without being bogged down with a bunch of emotional trauma, okay? So, Libra, this week, don't hold back in conversation, okay? But come from the higher mind, and there's just a lot that will change and transform for you guys, okay? And again, some of you, those new connections, it's going to be very stimulating conversation, and it's like instant connection for you, okay? So those are your messages this week, Libra. I am wishing you all the best. Take care.